Welcome to this captivating video about one of the most notorious figures in criminal history, Ted Bundy. Brace yourself as we delve deep into the mind of a serial killer and unravel the chilling details of his heinous crimes. This video is not for the faint of heart, but if you have a fascination with true crime and a desire to understand the darkest corners of the human psyche, you're in for an intriguing and thought-provoking experience. A long time ago, on November 24, 1946, in the quiet town of Burlington, Vermont, a young man named Theodore Ted Bundy was born. As a child, Bundy seemed to have received a relatively normal upbringing. He was intelligent, charming, and promising in various areas of his life. However, beneath his outwardly innocent exterior lurked a dark and sinister power. As Bundy grew older, his true nature began to reveal itself. As a teenager, he began exhibiting disturbing behavior, including window peeking and petty theft. Despite these disturbing cues, Bundy managed to go to college and develop a charismatic personality that allowed him to easily fit into society. After moving to Seattle in the early 1970s, Bundy's sinister desires intensified. He became infatuated with the idea of control and power over others. He prowled the streets at night, seeking out vulnerable women as his targets. The Bundy's modus operandi was to lure his victims with charm and manipulative tactics, then kidnap them and subject them to unspeakable horrors. The public remained ignorant of the danger lurking in their midst. Bundy's good looks and obvious charisma allowed him to evade suspicion, and he often disguised himself and took on different guises to avoid detection. As the body count grew, fear and panic engulfed the community, leaving a trail of grief and unanswered questions. Only after a routine traffic stop in 1975 did Bundy's reign of terror begin to crumble. An officer discovered suspicious items in Bundy's car, leading to his arrest. A series of trials followed, drawing national attention and shedding light on Bundy's heinous deeds. During the trial, Bundy took advantage of his legal knowledge and represented himself, displaying cunning and manipulativeness in the courtroom. He used charm and charisma to sway the jury and tried to sow doubt in the minds of those who listened to the mountains of evidence against him. In the end, the overwhelming evidence proved too strong. Bundy was convicted of several counts of murder and sentenced to death. Even in the face of imminent execution, however, Bundy's dark nature persisted. He played mind games with investigators, giving partial confessions and withholding vital information. On January 24, 1989, after years on death row, Ted Bundy's story came to a chilling end. He was electrocuted in the Florida State Penitentiary, silencing forever one of America's most notorious serial killers. However, the legacy of his crimes and the scars he inflicted on countless lives will remain long after his death. Ted Bundy's case served as a stark reminder of the depths of human depravity and a horrifying realization that evil can often hide behind a charming facade. His story continues to fascinate and horrify, leaving a lasting impression on both the criminal justice system and society at large. Note that this story is a fictionalized narrative based on true events. The details and events depicted are inspired by Ted Bundy's life, but may not reflect the exact sequence of events or specific details from his real life. Based on his lifeline, theories emerge, and after reading so much information, we found several existing theories about Ted Bundy. Childhood trauma and brain development. One theory suggests that Ted Bundy's disturbed behavior could have been influenced by a combination of childhood trauma and abnormal brain development. Some researchers speculate that early experiences, such as an unstable family environment or potential head injuries, could have contributed to Bundy's violent tendencies later in life. The role of pornography. Another theory explores the potential influence of pornography on Bundy's actions. It is believed that Bundy's extensive exposure to violent and degrading pornography may have desensitized him to the suffering of others, contributing to his ability to commit heinous acts without remorse. However, it's important to note that the relationship between pornography and violent behavior remains a subject of debate within the field of psychology. Narcissistic personality disorder. Many experts believe that Bundy exhibited traits of narcissistic personality disorder. This theory suggests that his extreme sense of entitlement, grandiosity, and lack of empathy contributed to his ability to manipulate and exploit others. Bundy's narcissistic tendencies may have fueled his desire for control and dominance over his victims. Genetic predisposition. Some theories propose that Bundy may have had a genetic predisposition to psychopathy or antisocial behavior. Research indicates that certain genetic factors can influence an individual's propensity for violent or criminal behavior. While genetics alone cannot explain his actions, they may have interacted with other environmental factors to contribute to his deviant behavior. Unresolved psychological conflicts. This theory explores the possibility that Bundy had unresolved psychological conflicts, possibly stemming from childhood experiences or internal struggles. These unresolved conflicts may have fueled his anger, resentment, and need for power, leading to the expression of violence and sadistic tendencies. It's important to note that these theories are speculative and may not fully explain the complex motivations and actions of Ted Bundy. Understanding the psychology and motivations behind serial killers is a challenging task, and experts continue to study and debate these aspects to gain further insights into the minds of individuals like Bundy. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey into the dark realm of serial killers. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights and a deeper understanding of these complex and haunting figures. If you found this content thought-provoking and informative, we would greatly appreciate your likes, comments, and shares